Yo, what is up YouTube? We back with another video. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about what to not do after BMT. Now, you see a lot of people after BMT, they get a little bit of freedom and they start to slip and they start to trip. But this video, we're gonna help you out with all of that. Make sure you're not getting into those modes. But yeah, let's get into it. Let me give y'all the 5 things that y'all should not do after BMT. Let's get it. All right, point number 1, do not spend all your money, bro. Please do not spend all your money. If you're anything like me, you kind of like join for the stability and just like to set up your future and start saving and doing all that. So if you're anything like me in that aspect, then please do not spend your money. One of the things I see, I ain't gonna say one of the things I see because I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say I see it all the time. But one of the things I heard about before I joined is people just buying a Hellcat. Your recruiter promised you a Hellcat. If your recruiter promised you any type of car, just know he or she is lying. Like, there's no guarantees in the Air Force when it comes to buying cars and stuff like that. Now, if you want a new car, you could do that, but like I said, that just goes against the whole point of like spending your money. Like, most of the time, you do not need a car. Now, if you have no car at all, like if you don't have a car back at home, and like when you get to your first duty base, you want to have a car, then you save up until you get to your duty base and buy a car when you get there, because you do not need a car in tech school at all. And if you're going a decent amount of space, then it wouldn't make sense for you to buy a car right when you get to tech school anyway, because you're gonna have to ship that car over there or drive it all the way to your next base. So my suggestion is just don't spend no money on a car or nothing like that. Another thing is, like, don't go out all the time. Like, you can ask my friends, well, y'all don't know them, but like, it's just like they sometimes be having to drag me out the crib, because like I know that when they go out, they like to spend money, like go out to eat and stuff like that. And I try to stay away from that as much as possible. Not to say I don't like hanging out with them, because I literally did that last night. But what I'm saying is just like, don't go out all the time. Like, don't sit here and just go to a restaurant every time somebody invites you somewhere, because like the defect in a way, it's not necessarily free, but they're taking that money out your check regardless if you go or not. So it just makes more sense to just stay at the crib most of the time and just eat the free food, if you will. So yeah, point is, just don't spend your money. Like, just chill vibe, live below your means, because it's going to pay off in the end. So just chill and relax. But yeah, next point. All right, point number 2. Please do not get a tech school, be in a tech school relationship. Now, I'm gonna tell you how this junk starts. So people in BMT, depending on where you come from, like in the BMT sense, like what flight, what squadron, most of the time you're gonna be around that same gender. So if you're around that same gender for a long time, it's gonna make you forget about like all of the experiences or all the like feelings that you might have for somebody else. So when people get to tech school and they start being around the opposite gender and they start being in the same area and hanging out and stuff like that, they tend to kind of like just automatically bond in a way. Like, they think it's real because it's something that they haven't experienced it in a long time, so they automatically think it's real. They be like, oh yeah, I haven't felt this in a long time. Well, yeah, that's true, because you was in BMT. You know what I'm saying? It's not to hate on nobody that's in a tech school relationship right now, but what I'm saying is, like, don't force it. Like, I know a lot of people, like, they just go straight to the girls. Like, some of my friends, they just think about girls all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like, don't worry about that shit. Sorry, forgot I can't curse, but don't worry about that kind of stuff. Like, just focus on yourself, focus on getting better every day. And what else was I about to say? Oh yeah, I mean, if those two people do work out while they're in tech school, that's cool and that's fine. But when they start going their separate ways, that's when the problems happen. And that's not to say long distance cannot work, but it's gonna be tough, especially for two people that are in the military and working on 2 different bases and they're not married, because they're gonna be so far apart, they're gonna be so busy, and this and that. So my advice is just don't get no tech school relationship. Focus on yourself. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself while you're in tech school. Focus on your class. And then when you get to your base, then you can start looking for people to potentially start dating and marrying and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So just like chill out, and just like I said, just better yourself. Do not be in a tech school relationship, because all that's gonna do is steer your focus from what's truly important. And I don't want y'all to go through that. So just chill, relax. I know that person, you might think that person might be the one, but just relax, bro, and just mind your business, keep to yourself, and just push through to the end. But yeah, next point. Number 3, do not refuse to train. I see a lot of people straight out of BMT, they just don't go to the gym. They just chill. They just go home, play the game, and then go to sleep. And then when PT come around, they wonder why they so tired, or they can't do this, or they can't do that. It's because they don't train outside of the mandatory PT. You have to go to the gym outside of the mandatory PT to keep them fitness standards up. Even the sergeants, when we first got here, they told us, man, this PT is a joke. You won't have to go to the gym. So I took that and I was like, all right, I was gonna go to the gym anyway, but I was like, all right, now I really need to lock in and like try harder. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that freedom get to your head, and don't think, oh yeah, I don't have to, since we don't have PT, I don't have to do anything. No, still go to the gym, still be consistent, still better yourself every day. Because at the end of the day, that's just gonna help you later on when you get to operational, you have that PT test. every 6 months or once a year. If you get a 90 or above, I think, or something like that on the PT test and operational, you don't have to do a PT test for a whole nother year. So just lock in, go to the gym, do not slack, because when you start slacking, that's when everything starts going down. You cannot be in the habit of being comfortable, because if you're not comfortable, then that means you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So be comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes sense to y'all. So when it comes to PT and stuff, just go to the gym, do the mandatory PT. Obviously you're gonna have to regardless, and go to the gym on top of that to maintain the fitness standards, and even just to better yourself. Like I keep saying it over and over again, but I really mean it. Like, better yourself every day, because that's what's important, is bettering yourself and bettering the people around you. You know what I'm saying? So just go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Simple as that. But yeah, let's get to the next point. All right, I'm gonna try to say this in the most respectful way possible. This is number 4, by the way. Do not be no dorm goblin. Do not be no bum that sits in their room all day, like gets out of class and just sits in their room all day and then eats and then goes back. Do not be that person. Even on the weekends, people do that. So please do not be that person. Go out, explore. Now that's not contradicting my first point where it's like, where I say don't go out and spend all your money. Like, go out to a park, something that's free. Go just look around in the city that you're in, because being in your room, you're gonna be so bored, bro. You're gonna be so bored. You need to meet people, get connections, like just explore, just have fun. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just don't want you to be in tech school and then just sit there and then you're gonna be like, yeah, my tech school was kind of boring. Well, yeah, because you didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just go explore, get out your comfort zone, go meet more people. That's what helped me kind of get through these because I've been here for 6 months. Most tech schools will not be that long, but like that's kind of what helped me, is just having friends and just having people to go hang out with on days that I don't feel all the way up or I just feel bored. Like, just having people to go hang out with, take my mind off of things. Like, that's something that's really important. So I definitely encourage y'all to find those people, build those connections, and just go explore and just have fun. Because if you don't do that, then your tech school is gonna be way worse than it should be. And I feel like that's where people go wrong, is they can't find people because they're scared to go out. So you have to go out at first and go meet those people, so that way your experience here can be better. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even just with the military, bro. That's just in life, bro. If you don't, sorry, it's a bug. I ain't gonna kill it right now. Anyways, but like, if you just don't go out and you just sit in your room all day, like, your life is not gonna be as good as it should be. And that's not to say that you need people in your life, but in a way you kind of do. You know what I'm saying? But just take that into mind. Like, just go explore, just have fun. Don't be in your room all day. Don't be a bum. Sorry if you watching this and you've been in your room all day. I apologize. I don't mean it like that. I promise you I don't mean it like that. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Last and final point. This is the one that's probably the most important out of all of them. So I had to sit up for this one. No, I'm lying, I ain't gonna sit up. But don't forget why you join. A lot of people get here and they kind of let that freedom that they get distract them, and they go out and start drinking and doing all these things and they're not supposed to do. I ain't gonna call nobody out. But like, just don't forget why you join. You join for a reason, right? So just keep that in mind in everything that you do, so that way you don't slip, you don't lose track. And if you do that, then all those other tips that I said, it will all fall into place. So don't forget why you join, because that's your motivation, that's your why. And they say that a lot to you in BMT, like, don't forget your why, because it's some days that I don't even want to be here, bro. I'm not talking about on this world, like, not on no suicidal stuff. Like, I'm just talking about like in the military in general. Like, every day I'd be like, bro, what if I just go AWOL and just go home? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm just like, bro, because sometimes the military is not it. Like, but I just remember my why. I just remember that it's all gonna be worth it in the end. So if you just keep that in mind and just focus and lock in and just keep the faith, you know what I'm saying? You already know I got my cross on it all the times. Keep the faith in God. Know that He put you here for a reason, and He got better days ahead for you. Then you're gonna be straight no matter what you do in your life. And like I said, if you end up not choosing the military, that rule still applies. Don't forget why you're here. And if you don't know why you're here, just know I love you. People around you love you. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? And don't think that, what was I about to say? I don't know what I was about to say, but just don't forget your why. You know what I'm saying? If you're ever struggling in life, don't forget your why. Don't forget the people that are around you, people that care about you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's all my tips I got for y'all. Let me get into the outro. Yeah, man, that's the end of the video. But those were the things that you should not do after BMT. If y'all stick to that script, and when y'all get out of BMT, if y'all decide to join, y'all will be straight. Yeah, I'm trying to be more consistent. As y'all can see, I posted a video. It's like my first actual video in almost a month, but I already have another video written out. I just have to actually record it. I'll probably wait like a week after today to post the next one. But yeah, man, y'all just keep the faith. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all know if y'all need anything, y'all can hit me up in the comments. My Instagram is in the comments as well. But yeah, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Till the next time. Peace.